What if your house could eliminate your grocery bill, your electric bill, and your water bill at the same time? Not someday. Right now, in 2026. There are homeowners already living in a setup where they haven't paid for groceries in over 8 months. No power bill, no water bill, and their monthly payment lower than what most people pay to rent a basic 2-bedroom apartment. Sounds unrealistic. I thought so too. But this isn't a concept. It's already being built. This is a Courtyard Barndominium with an integrated greenhouse, and it might be one of the smartest financial decisions a family can make right now. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what it costs to build one, every single line item, and whether it actually makes sense financially. And there's one hidden cost almost nobody sees coming. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, you need to understand why the design itself changes everything. What is a Courtyard Barndominium, and why does the design matter so much? Let's start with the design itself, because the design is everything. It's what separates this concept from just slapping a greenhouse onto the side of a metal building. And before we get into the modern version, I want to give you a quick 45 seconds of history, because this matters. Humans have been building homes around enclosed courtyard gardens for over 2,000 years. Roman atrium houses were designed around a central open sky court that collected light, managed rainwater, and regulated temperature. Persian courtyard homes used the same principle, a walled garden at the center of the home, creating a private microclimate. Spanish haciendas brought the concept to the Americas, where it's been part of architectural DNA for centuries. Here's the wild part. We basically stopped doing this when mass production housing took over in the 1950s. We traded synergistic design for cheap tract homes and utility bills. What we're watching happen now is a reversal. Modern materials, steel framing, high-performance glazing, aquaponics systems, solar storage, are giving us the tools to bring that ancient logic back. Smarter, more efficient, and scale for 2026. So here's what the modern version actually is. A standard barndominium, for the uninitiated, is a steel or post-frame structure that combines residential living space with the open, flexible bones of a barn. No load-bearing interior walls. Soaring ceilings, often 16 to 18 feet. Industrial in skeleton, but warm and fully livable inside. They've exploded in popularity since 2020, and searches for barndominium builds have risen 35% since 2023 alone. But the Courtyard Barndominium takes this further. In this layout, the living wings, bedrooms, kitchen, living room, bathrooms wrap around a central enclosed courtyard. And instead of that courtyard being a decorative patio or pool deck, you glaze it. You roof it with polished glass or high-performance polycarbonate panels. You insulate the transition walls. And you turn that central courtyard into a fully functioning, climate-controlled greenhouse. Here's the thing. What you just created is something architects call a courtyard atrium layout. And its genius is in the synergy it produces. The greenhouse isn't just sitting next to your home. It is woven into your home. Every living space faces it. Sunlight pours through it into your kitchen, your dining room, your hallways. The greenhouse acts as a passive thermal buffer. It absorbs solar heat during the day and slowly radiates warmth into adjacent rooms at night, reducing your heating load dramatically. Plants transpire moisture into the air, improving indoor humidity and air quality. And the food it produces? That courtyard greenhouse, properly planted, can supply the majority of families' vegetables, herbs, leafy greens, and fruits across all 12 months of the year. This is not a lifestyle accessory. This is a structural, thermal, and nutritional system built directly into the architecture of your home. The full cost breakdown, every line item. All right, let's talk money. Because this is where most videos get it wrong. They give you one number and leave out half the build. We're not doing that. Here's what a realistic 3,000 square foot courtyard barndominium with an integrated greenhouse actually costs in 2026, based on a mid-cost rural area like Texas, Tennessee, or the Midwest. Land, $20,000 to $80,000. Budget $50,000 for 2 to 5 acres with space for a well and septic. Site prep, $15,000 to $45,000. Clearing, grading, driveway, access, call it $25,000 for a straightforward build. Permits and engineering, $3,000 to $8,000. The greenhouse roof requires structural sign-off. Don't skip this. Concrete slab, $18,000 to $30,000. A reinforced 3,000 SF slab with plumbing rough-in lands around $22,000 mid-range. Steel shell and frame kit, $40,000 to $80,000. This covers the structure only. Frame, siding, roofing. Expect $55,000 to $70,000 installed. Greenhouse courtyard system, $25,000 to $60,000. Four-season glazing, framing, ventilation, weatherproofing. Most guides ignore this. Don't. This is where most builders lose $40,000. Here's the part that gets underestimated, and it's where budgets break. Spray foam insulation, HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. These aren't add-ons. They're core systems, and together, they're your second biggest cost after interior finishes. So get these right before you build anything. Spray foam insulation, $18,000 to $28,000. Closed cell is non-negotiable in metal structures. Interior finishes, $60,000 to $130,000. This is your biggest variable. Flooring, cabinets, fixtures, everything inside. Quick rule, structure is 25% of cost. Interiors are the other 75%. HVAC, $12,000 to $22,000. Mini splits give you zoning flexibility and work best with this layout. Electrical and plumbing, $25,000 to $45,000. Add more if you're integrating gray water for greenhouse use. Solar system, $20,000 to $40,000. A 10 to 15 kilowatt system with battery storage can cut energy costs by 60% or more, sometimes net zero. Rainwater harvesting, $3,000 to $12,000. A simple 5,000-gallon system is one of the highest ROI upgrades you can make. Greenhouse interior systems, $8,000 to $20,000. Beds, aquaponics, irrigation, lighting, ventilation, landscaping and exterior, $10,000 to $25,000. Total build cost, not including land, $310,000 to $545,000. All in with land, $360,000 to $625,000. And here's the key point. That's comparable to a traditional home of the same size, but with built-in systems that dramatically reduce your monthly expenses from day one. Why this math works over time. Okay, you've seen every dollar going out. Now let's look at the dollars that never have to go out again for the rest of your life. Before we get into this, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a good time. This channel is where we do the math other people skip. All right, let's keep going. Grocery costs, energy bills, water bills. These three line items represent an average of $1,200 to $2,000 a month for a typical American family. A properly functioning courtyard greenhouse with aquaponics, paired with a solar system and rainwater harvesting, can eliminate most of that. We are talking about monthly savings that, compounded over 10 years, can easily surpass $150,000. Here's the wild part. The greenhouse itself doesn't just grow vegetables. The aquaponics system produces protein year-round through fish cultivation, while the plant beds clean the water in return. It's a closed-loop system. Winter doesn't stop it. A power outage doesn't kill it, because your solar and battery backup handle the grow lights and pumps. And the thermal mass of the water in the aquaponic tanks actually contributes to the greenhouse's overnight heat retention. You build a system that feeds itself, and it feeds you. There's something else worth saying here plainly. In a housing market that is increasingly hostile to first-generation well builders, this design is one of few available pathways to actually own your cost of living. Not just own your home, own your energy, own your food, own your water. These barndominium owners are not just building a house. They are building a system that works for them while they sleep. The honest challenge is what nobody tells you. I promise you honesty from the beginning of this video. So let's talk about what's genuinely hard. Financing is the biggest obstacle. Many traditional lenders still classify metal frame homes as non-traditional structures. Standard 30-year mortgages can be difficult to secure. Your best options are construction to permanent loans, which typically require 15 to 25% down payment and a credit score of 700 or higher. USDA rural development loans for qualifying rural locations, or regional banks and credit unions with direct barndominium lending experience. Shop multiple lenders. This market is changing fast, but you need someone who has actually financed one of these before. Permitting is the second challenge. Integrated greenhouse courtyards require structural engineering sign-off on the glazed roof system. Some counties, particularly in the Northeast and California, have stricter building codes around metal structures. Do your homework on your specific county before you purchase land. That order matters. And finally, maintenance. The greenhouse is a living system. It requires daily attention. If you're not genuinely excited about tending plants and learning aquaponic balancing, the greenhouse will become a liability instead of an asset. This home rewards engagement. It is for people who want to participate in their living environment, not hand it off to a property manager and forget about it. Why now? Here's the thing. The window for this type of build has genuinely narrowed in ways that make 2026 a pivotal year. Lumber volatility isn't going away. Stick-built construction costs have climbed 28% since 2020 and remain unpredictable. Steel, by contrast, is quoted at fixed prices through your kit supplier. You know what you're paying before the first bolt goes in. In an environment of material uncertainty, that price lock matters enormously. Labor shortages in skilled trades, electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians. Mean wait times for subs are longer than they've been in a generation. Owner builders who handle the shell assembly themselves and hire professionals only for licensed trades are cutting total build costs by 15 to 25%. The DIY shell advantage is real right now in a way it wasn't 5 years ago. And financing for non-traditional structures, while still more complex than a conventional mortgage, is loosening. Portfolio lenders and USDA programs are increasingly familiar with barndominium builds. The window is opening, but it won't stay open forever as land prices in rural America continue to climb. If you've been watching these videos and thinking maybe someday is looking a lot like right now. We are living through a moment with a traditional model of home ownership. Buy a conventional house, plug into grid, shop at the grocery store, and watch your utility bills climb every year. It's starting to feel less like a foundation and more like a fragile arrangement. The Courtyard Barndominium with an integrated greenhouse is not a radical idea. It's actually an ancient one, refined, modernized, and made practical by steel framing, high-performance glazing, aquaponic science, and smart design principles that are available right now to everyday families in 2026. The total investment is real. It's not cheap, but it is honest. And what it buys you, food independence, energy independence, water independence, and a home that is structurally engineered to last 50 to 150 years, is something that no conventional house on a suburban street can offer you. If this video gave you something to think about, or something to argue with, I'd really appreciate you hitting that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach people who are trying to build differently. And if you're seriously considering a build like this, drop your biggest question in the comments. I read every single one. And your question might just become the next deep dive video on this channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we break down every cost, every design concept, and every building decision that most channels skip right over. Hit that button. You won't regret it. And if this concept is speaking to you, you're going to want to watch this one next. We did a full breakdown of the dog trot barndominium, which uses a completely different strategy to manage airflow, passive cooling, and open plan living. Same philosophy, very different execution. I'll see you there.